story. Washington says it wants to continue talks with Moscow on U.S. plans to install a missile defense shield in Europe. The outgoing Bush administration has urged Russia to hold another round of negotiations in the coming weeks. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says America's proposals to ease Russia's concerns over the missile defense system fall short of agreements the two countries had reached earlier. The U.S. seems to have changed its tactics after President Medvedev's address to the Federal Assembly last week. The Russian leader says Moscow would be forced to place missiles in its westernmost Kaliningrad region if the U.S. goes ahead with its planned bases in Poland and the Czech Republic. And for more on this, I'm joined in the studio by Viktor Mizin from Moscow State University of International Relations. Hello, Viktor. Thanks for joining us now. Is that really so? Are the United States changing its tactics?
Well, I think that first it's lame duck administration, and it wants something like a very precise record for the history. But we are not to forget that this is precisely the administration which has collapsed the entire international regime of arms control and disarmament, and has withdrawn from the ABM Treaty for that matter, which was limiting the ABM systems for both countries. And I think that it's just some kind of PR action for the Bush administration, which barely wants to relegate the issue to the incumbent administration of Senator Obama. President Obama.
Victor, we know so far Moscow and Washington have not been able to reach any compromise on the issue of these missile system. Do you think there is a perspective of reaching this compromise now?
Well, now Russia is not just a sovereign power, but one of the major global actors, and it would never let to impose any attitudes which contradicted its vital interests. And I think if the Russian vital interests and attitudes are taken into account, then, because we need two for tango, then any meaningful talks could be possible. But once again, I think it would be logical to start them now when the Bush administration is leaving. It's probably the matter for the next Obama's administration.
So if the new talks are started, do you think the new administration would be more responsive to Moscow's stance?
You know, many emissaries from Obama's team visited Moscow, and there have been many informal contacts when the people from the team, and we know that he's forming his foreign policy team now, they promised that there would be new openings, there would be new initiative, and I think that not just people in Russia, experts in Russia, but the entire international community is watching what Obama will do, because we all need fresh start after so many foreign policies fiascos of the Bush administration.
Well, thank you very much, Victor, for your analysis. That was Viktor Mizin, a political analyst from Moscow State University of International Affairs. Thank you.